welcome back to Colette and Frances. Where is Frances? Okay, Frances is not here. It's holiday period. What would she be doing here with? Anyways, she is not here with me. She's on holidays. So, are you that mother or child that is, you know, bothered about like how can I facilitate the reading process of my child, or how can you facilitate the enthusiasm for your child? Most children are not dull. Hey, they don't just have that push, that enthusiasm to study. You have to put it in there in a subtle manner, which is what I did for Frances. Most of you were calling me, you see Nigerians, they were literally not commenting on the video that I posted. They will see it. Instead of them to click like, problem. They did not click like. They did not comment their thoughts. Instead, the people that knew me and knew my number were calling me directly. Nigerians, why didn't you just leave your comments in the comment section? Let me know that at least I saw comments in this video, in the last video. They were all calling me to like ask, did she actually write? Did she actually read out what she was saying? Yes, she did. She did. So today I'll be sharing some little things that I did to facilitate her reading skills. So they're not much, okay, but the first thing is what? Determination. So I was motivated by a kid who was reading at 6 years old, like literally 6 years old. And I was so inspired by it. And as at that time, my daughter was still struggling. I think she was like 4-3. She was still struggling with two-letter words. And I was like, man, there's no time to dull, my baby. You will soon clock 6. And this small boy is already reading very well at 6. So I decided to facilitate her studies, employ the lesson teacher who did perfectly well by, boosting her motivation to read and write, because she did not have any single motivation to write. She hated writing. But now you see how it's her pen, her pencil. Thank you so much, Mrs. Solomon. And thank you so much, Educator Sunday. Like, you did a lot for us. Just that we left the environs that you were situated, and anyway, we still found Educator Solomon. So I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Mrs. Solomon, for what you've done for my daughter. So, and those are the two teachers that facilitated her studies. Now, I will be telling you on my own part what I did as a mother. So, I was scrolling through, I think, Facebook or YouTube, and I saw a parent made object card for their child to learn how to identify objects and, spell the name of that object and stuff. So I decided to do this. Now, I'll be showing you some learning aids that I did by myself. Hey, if you want me to make it for you, I can make it, but it is at an affordable price. Okay, so these are some learning aids that I did for my daughter. You can see there is apple. If you keep moving, there are 5 objects, or 5 objects for each alphabet. Here there are 5 objects for each alphabet, and it is complete to Z. Look at the back. This is Z. More, if you want, as a parent, if you want me to make it for you, I can make it for you. But this is one thing that I used for my daughter. And I made sure that they all appeared in colorful images so as to um, attract the child. You understand? Even when it is not time to study, the colors on these papers will attract your child to want to study. That one is sure. If you want me to make it for you, the way you called me to tell me that you like the way she was reading, you like the fact that she wrote her questions herself. This is what helped her. One of the things that helped her. So now, like I showed you before, you see this is B, and there are 5 images. There are 5 images for A. Sorry. There are 5 images for A. You can see arrow, alpaca. This is for animal, alpaca. This is for object, ash. Alarm clock, also for objects. For fruits, we have apples. So that is how it is for all the letters. If you want me to make it for you, I can make it. Hey, well, that's a business idea. I can make it for you if you want, but this is what I did for my daughter. And you can see for B, you can see there are 5 images too. We have bats, bed, baked beans for food. You can see it, all of them are in beautiful images so that the child can be attracted to what we are doing. You can see this is for balloon for object for B, and this is baby. I notice she loves little babies, which is why I incorporated this. She loves this very much. And you can even see for C, we have camera, we have cap, we have cat. So even in the process of teaching them these objects, you also teach them how to pronounce these objects. So whenever they see a word that begins with this object, they can identify and even learn how. That was how she also learned how to spell too, because of phonics, you understand, learning how to pronounce objects. Once she's able to pronounce everything that's inside here, there's nothing that you bring her way that she cannot. And the most important thing is the objects that are inside here are easy to spell, easy to pronounce. There's no complicated object or animal or place inside this object file. Another thing that I made myself to help my daughter is this. Now for her numbers, spelling of the numbers, I had to create it like this. The same way I did with the object, I did the numbers. You can see 1, 0, learning how to spell it. This is 9, 6, this is 6, 2, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. So she learned how to spell. She learned how to spell and identify her numbers with this file. Mind you, I created this while she was 3 years old, 2 to 3 years. But if you want it to come in a different way, it can come. And then when the classes, English, so when I noticed that her classes were progressing and they got to multiplication, addition, and so on, I created this. You can see 2 times 1 is it upside down? Okay, 2 times 1, 2. You can see 3 times 10, 30. I made this with cardboard paper because I wasn't going through the hassle of doing what I did with this one. I knew that this one was just like this was done in emergency because I really needed to teach her that day and I wanted to use this. I stopped teaching her myself because I really did not have patience, you understand. But thank God for the teachers that were with her they had the patience and they worked with her. And then I also made 2-letter words. This is BEB. I made 2-letter words chat, me, we, us. Okay, so I made this, and I also made 3-letter words. I can't find the one I did for 4-letter words, but this is 3-letter words. You can see cats, rats. Up here we have how. We have yes. We have fat. So all these were the things that I used to like facilitate her learning process. You cannot leave everything for the teacher. Okay, you have your own little way to also help your kids. So this is what I have done to help my own daughter. And then when I noticed that they started learning and reading some things in class, but not really actively, you understand, like, just small passages, and then I got this. There is part one and a part two. I got this because the lesson teacher requested for it, and they really did justice to this book. This is the one that they were on until she stopped the class. You can even see writing on it. You can see that they really used the book. You can see all the identifying. This is her writing. This is what she wrote in the book to show where she has mastered and where she has not mastered. Where you don't see her hand, you know that she has not gone through it. And this is just a way I taught her to signify that, okay, I've gotten to this point, I have understood to this point, even at this age, and she's doing it well. Now I've gotten her even highlighters that she used to identify places that she has understood in her textbook. Look, it is not too early to incorporate reading habits in your child. It is not too late or too early to teach them how to understand better when they study. So this is just a small way that I used to facilitate my own daughter's learning. So this is my own way that I use to facilitate my own daughter's learning process. If you want to incorporate my style, you can tell me to make it for you, or tell me to show you how to make it, and I'll show you, and then you can make them yourself. If you know you want to make them, or if you have made them, please signify in the comment section. Chidube will be here on our next video, so I hope you cannot wait to see her. Anyways, thank you all, and I love you guys. Chidube loves you too. If she hears that I made this video without her, so please keep quiet. Bye.